Have you ever noticed that those Air Force Ones you were just looking up on Google are now showing up as an advertisement on your Instagram feed minutes later? Well, believe it or not, this isn't a coincidence. The simple answer: free social media. It is often taken for granted that so many of the social media platforms that we use every day, like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, are free to the public, or at least so it seems. Because of this free accessibility, this means that these companies must find other ways of bringing in revenue. And that answer? Advertising. Advertising is the reason that so many of these industries have doubled, even tripled in value, but it has also shaped the relationship between users and platforms, ultimately altering our online experience. Social media platforms rely on personalization to make advertisements effective. Personalization is the action of designing or producing something to meet someone's individual requirements. In terms of social media, it means that every user interacts with a different feed that is a reproduction of their behaviors, likes, and reposts. Facebook COO Sheryl Sandberg believes, "People don't want something targeted to the whole world. They want something that reflects what they want to see and know." This thought has led to ethical arguments regarding the privacy of users, specifically if it is justified when platforms release private information to third-party companies. Nonetheless, digital and personalized advertising efficiency seems to overshadow the ways in which people's private information is often taken advantage of, resulting in annual revenue increases for companies due to user activity and more in-depth interaction with advertisers. Facebook co-founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg has established his company's goal is to make the world more open and connected. By platforms promoting that their users would receive positive feedback following using their site, this ensures the creation of new relationships through similar interests, ideas, or passions. Social media platforms like Facebook greatly pride themselves on the privacy of its users, as their privacy statement reads, "We care about the safety of our global community, which is why we provide tools to help keep your account secure and your privacy protected." However, despite Facebook's privacy policy, the company has been under attack for leaking private user information. In late 2018, Zuckerberg was asked to testify, quote, about revelations that Cambridge Analytica, the British analytics firm that worked with the Trump presidential campaign, siphoned personal information of millions of Facebook users, end quote. This privacy breach resulted in a loss of many Facebook users' trust. Commissioner on the Federal Trade Commission and consistent Facebook user Rohit Chopra states, "Breaches don't just violate our privacy, they create enormous risks for our company and national security." A privacy breach is much more important than just the immediate effects that are visible on that platform, for example, affecting the outcome of the 2016 presidential election. Leaking personal information, however, is not the only reason for Facebook receiving backlash recently. Who they target with advertisements has also resulted in a loss of producer-consumer trust. Based off of Facebook's philosophy to connect and bring people together, the company has admitted to, quote, filtering a user's apparent interest so that only products that appeal to that user will pop up in advertising sections on the site. It is acknowledged that Facebook makes money by charging advertisers to reach just the right audience for their message, even when that audience is made up of people interested in the perpetrators of the Holocaust or explicitly neo-Nazi music. As of November 2017, there were more than 6 million active advertisers on Facebook, which opens the range of advertisers that users can interact with. It is no surprise to users that Facebook, along with other social media platforms, make a significant portion of their money through selling ads. But what shocked people is Facebook seems to conform their advertisements to even users with extremist beliefs. This discovery unsettled the majority, resulting in a skeptic relationship between Facebook users and the company. By Facebook having to sort out situations like these, the company is at risk of losing many of its stable relationships between them and other users. Consequently, relationships are hindered, which in the end cost the company revenue due to lack of user involvement. In conclusion, with society's significant dependence on technology, the online world is only anticipated to expand more. As technology expands, it diminishes the social necessity for anything other than a smartphone home to a social media app. This has had a profound impact on the way that companies have been forced to advertise. The use of advertisements has shifted to be predominantly found on social media sites and now are personalized to the user's interests in spite of ethical controversy.